Hello, welcome back.
Welcome to our podcast. I'm Taryn.
I'm Kelsey.
And this is Wide Open Spaces, episode 5. Episode 4 went live last night.
Yeah, last night. Did it? Oh.
It should have.
I didn't know.
It was Thursday. Yeah. I don't edit.
I don't do that.
Not my job.
Yep.
It's my job.
5.
Well, it should be 5 if you're watching this. Then.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we starting with today?
Let's just recap our lives.
Okay.
Since the last podcast. You've been on a huge vacation.
Oh, yeah. I went to Florida.
Yep. Family trip.
Mm-hmm.
So good. If you want to see parts of it, go look at her TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I did nothing but read and work, and that's all.
Read again.
Read some more. Yeah.
Okay, I think actually the last time we filmed, you were talking about starting the Zodiac Academy. So we'll get we'll get to that in the book section. Let's not go hard there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
So anyway, I went to Florida on like a family vacation.
Mm-hmm.
We got one of those fun like Disney houses and stayed in it for like a week, and we just swam and ate food and hung out. And my husband's whole family is Puerto Rican, and I'm Italian Irish, and actually his brother-in-law is Italian and Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay.
And so it was fun because the difference in food, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, Italian food, Puerto Rican food, and I'm a Midwesterner, so like the mix all together.
Yeah.
Like they always request that I make taco soup. And then we had biscuits and gravy one morning, which is not on their usual like list of foods.
Yeah.
And then they did all of the Puerto Rican dishes. It was a fun time.
I want that spaghetti.
The one I was telling you about?
Yeah.
Oh.
That Sandra made.
Oh, yeah.
I want to try that.
The Puerto Rican spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds so good.
She makes it like every time we're in a big group, so I'm sure if you're around the next outing, like, we can do it. I could probably make it though, too. It's not, I know all the ingredients and I have them all, but it won't be the same.
Right. Oh my God. Speaking of ingredients.
Yeah.
The butter chicken I made.
Yeah.
I'm not over it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to make it again probably Sunday.
Butter chicken slaps. Like, it's so underrated.
So good.
Yeah.
But that Indian seasoning, $15.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I have two.
I was so happy that I came and got yours.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
yeah.
What if I never use this again? I'm going to.
Yeah. But it goes slowly. I use it for nothing else in my kitchen. She's talking about garam masala.
Masala, yeah.
I think that's how you say it.
Yep.
Yeah, and I had 2 in my kitchen for whatever reason. Probably because it's just not very organized and I just rebuy things all the time.
I'm making this, so I need this seasoning.
Yeah.
Don't know if I have it, but I'm going to buy it anyway.
But I'm going to buy it anyways. Or I'm like doing a grocery order and I'm not standing in my kitchen, so I can't check.
True. Yeah.
But I feel like that's like mostly like, oh wait, I have turned 30 since we filmed last time. My birthday was fucking epic. It was awesome. Stayed in a hotel the night before. You can do all the recaps and stuff on TikTok if you want to see it. Mm-hmm. I stayed in a hotel by myself the night before, and then her and my husband EJ like had this whole day planned for me, and they met me out to brunch with a bunch of my friends. It surprised me. I had no idea they were coming. And then we went and did the book talk challenge at Barnes & Noble, which was awesome because they have like cheerleaders in the background. And then we went and we did kayaking on Lady Bird Lake in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that again.
That was really fun.
Like, we've lived here for 3 years, you more than that.
Yeah. And
we're just not doing that.
Yeah, I know. It took us a while. And it's not even that expensive at all. It's so cheap. Yeah. I was like, what? $15? Okay. Mm-hmm. What are we doing?
Yeah. So easy, so cheap, like,
yeah.
And so fun.
Yeah.
Like, being in the river in the city is like just 2 worlds combining.
It's just so cool. I
love it. It was nice.
That is a really fun aspect of Austin. I don't think a lot of other cities I've been in have like those 2 things combined so easily. But, you know, I haven't been to all of them, so but it was pretty cool. And I'm not usually a fan of Austin. I don't really care for the city, so I was pretty impressed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we ended the day at home with pizza and cake. And it was just a great day. It was awesome. Yeah. We were going to go to Chili's, but everyone was so tired by the end of the day. I was like, guys, we can just go back to the house and like order pizza.
Yeah. We got Chili's a couple days later.
Yeah, we did. I was like, we've done enough. I appreciate it. Plus, I don't think I've got that many gifts since like a birthday party that I did as a kid. Like, I was like, holy shit, the gifts kept giving. I just got another gift yesterday.
Yeah.
Because came home from the vacation and checked the mail. It was nuts.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
It feels so good.
It was exciting. It was super duper fun.
Speaking of, let me see your ring.
Isn't
wow, it
cool?
looks gorgeous. Yeah.
Also,
I was gonna buy us the other ring.
The best friend ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
But they only had the type that it wasn't a full band. It was adjustable. Oh. And for the price, I was like, I'm not paying that. So we didn't get them.
Yeah, I don't want an adjustable one. I want a full band.
Yeah.
I hate adjustable rings like that. They hurt.
It pinches your finger.
Yeah, usually. Yeah. Well, that's disappointing. I like this one. For those of you that can't see and listening on Spotify, I have the Lady of the Night Court ring from ACOTAR. They have a whole set of rings on this shop, and it is so pretty. Super
so
cool.
pretty.
Another thing you can see on my TikTok.
Yeah.
I also got accepted in the TikTok affiliate program while I was gone, so life be banging over here for me.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm good. I have been so chill. The last 2 weeks, honestly, it's been it feels good to shift my workload to employees, which has been hard for me to let go. But for the last 2 weeks, I haven't done a lot of physical work. It's been very nice. Yeah. It's been good.
You're still making money. I mean, it's not as much as you thought, but it's better than you can get a lot more done that way, growth wise.
Yeah. And it felt good. I felt peaceful the last 2 weeks. I've just been
you're out here grinding and hustling.
Yeah.
You've already done that.
Yep. Just grinding in other ways.
Yeah.
But it's good. I've just been reading, and my sister's wedding is next week.
Oh, yeah. So you're off to go.
I'm off to Missouri in 4 days, 5 days. Yeah. Oh. I'm excited. I'll get to spend... Well, I'm excited for Claire's wedding, but her wedding, she is so funny because she's I want to get married and I want to have this beautiful party, but also everyone is going home at 10 o'clock. She's cutting it off.
That's it. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, so she has it planned, and the DJ leaves at 9:30. She's planning to be out of the venue by 10, and her and George, their honeymoon, they're going to Florida somewhere. And they check in the very next day. So they're going to go home and drive to their honeymoon, and they're peace out. Which I love.
Okay.
Good for you.
Go off, girl. She said, I'm the bride here. I'm going to do whatever I want. And y'all are going home by 10 because I'm not going to miss my bedtime. I got a honeymoon to go to.
Yeah. So, other things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I am also I'm homebound for pretty much the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
We were gonna go do the concert in Kentucky, but I'm actually gonna end up reselling those tickets.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, because teenagers are teenagers, and she has decided that homecoming's more important because the dates overlap the concert now.
Yeah.
And I hadn't booked anything else yet, no flights, no tickets, and for some reason I just had this feeling. I was I'm going to wait on these because I just feel like it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And I was right. And I was you know what? It's not really that big a deal. Because if I had spent the money on it yesterday, I'd probably been annoyed. But I spent the money on it 6 months ago, so I've been missing it for 6 months, so I don't really care. So I'm just going to resell them on the site and move on. I was it's whatever. It is your first time being in high school. You are a freshman. It's your first homecoming. It's a big deal to you. So, fine.
Yeah. And it's her choice. She's the one missing the concert. She wants to go to homecoming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Respect it.
Yeah. She's I don't know what decision to make. And I was every time she says that to me, I always know it's...
She doesn't want to hurt your feelings and tell you that she doesn't want to do
that. Or she doesn't want to be the teenager she wants someone else to make the decision for her.
Yeah.
And I'm I'll take that L for you.
Yeah.
If you want someone to blame for why you didn't go to the concert other than yourself, I think that's what I'm here for.
Yeah. True.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But also, the next time you want to go to a concert, I'm probably going to tell you no. Or I'm going to buy, double extra protection on the tickets. I think I do have insurance on these tickets, so even if I can't resell them, I think I can get them refunded. I'm not sure. I'll look, but...
I hope so.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Hopefully at least you can resell them.
Yeah.
At minimum.
Yeah.
You might not make all your money back, but
some
is better than none.
I know.
And like you said, it was 6 months ago, so that money's been gone for a long time.
I know. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We're homebound the rest of the year so far. We'll see. I mean, especially since EJ quit his job. I'm going to put that on here.
Mm-hmm.
EJ quit his job, and I'm happy for him. Like, he's been so much less stressed, and I have literally wanted to punch him in the throat a whole lot less. Like, good. He's been so much happier, and he did have a meeting today, because he's put in his 2 weeks, so you just, like, leave him out to dry.
Yeah.
And I could still hear him, like, because he was talking to somebody important in the company, I don't mention, but he was, like, basically, like, I put my standards there, I'm like, what I'll accept. I can tell he is definitely open for them to, like, come back and renegotiate, but I don't think they will. And there's a lot of things about the company, I'm like, even if they do, I don't think this is the best, like, fit for you, but whatever, I'll support you if you do. But if you do that and they come back and they give you all this extra money, then you're going to need to hire someone to replace all the time that you just promised me.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm in the driver's seat now, baby.
Yeah.
Like, I'm working. Today he was on the call too long, and I came in at the end. It was like an hour and a half, and I was like, unless they're going to pay you more money, get off the phone. Because Mama's got to make some money here.
Wrap this up.
Let's go.
Your 2 weeks is ticking down.
Yep. Bye.
Yeah. That's funny.
It was funny.
Okay. Do you want to talk? Let's play a game.
Okay, yeah,
let's
play
get this over with.
Let's play a game.
Okay, we're going to play 2 truths and 1 lie.
Okay.
Have you thought of your 2 truths and 1 lie?
No, you go first.
Okay. So, 2 truths, 1 lie. I'm going to say all 3 of them, and you have to pick out which one is the lie. What am I lying about?
All right.
So, my first one is I don't own a single pair of jeans. I never finished the last drink of hot coffee. And I hate my hands. So which one of those am I lying about?
It's the hot coffee one. That has to be the lie. Because I know you don't own any jeans unless you bought some in the last couple weeks. And I do know that you hate your hands. We've talked about it before.
Damn.
And so it has to be the coffee.
Yeah, that's true.
What kind of psychopath doesn't drink the last drip of their coffee?
I know, okay.
Like, you're going to get all the way to the bottom and then just not drink the last.
No, true. So you got it right.
Okay.
But I do have a weird thing with, like, milk. I hate milk. But,
so the creamer's at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But that's not, like, for coffee. Like, it's, like, strictly a milk thing. Yeah. I won't drink, like, the end of milk. If I ever drink chocolate milk sometimes, like, the bottom of it, for some reason, I just don't drink. And same with, like, if, like, I have a lot of creamer and, like, the bottom of your coffee is, like, too creamy. Mm-hmm. Out. But that's not what I said. I said always.
Well, so, I know you pretty well.
Yeah. So no, I don't own a single pair of jeans, and yes, I do hate my hands.
Okay. These are totally random because I was put on the spot when we came over here, so I hope they're good. Okay. I've got 2 truths and a lie.
Okay.
I've walked out on 3 jobs with no notice. My favorite TV show is Suits. And I've never jumped out of a perfectly good airplane.
Okay.
I knew this would throw you off because I'm like, they're not like typical conversation.
Yeah.
And they are like pre us seeing each other every single day.
Yeah. So Suits is probably your favorite TV show, but also like Friends is also your favorite TV show.
I don't count sitcoms though.
Okay.
Sitcoms.
So I'll say that's true.
Yeah, because they are so like you love them so much, like, but they don't really count as anything with like real good context.
Right.
Like it's a sitcom.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What was the first one? I already forgot.
I've walked out on 3 jobs with no notice.
I would not know that. I only know of one, the EMT job that you recently had. Well, while you're pregnant with Felicity.
Yeah.
I know of that one. I can't think of a job you had before that aside from Sonic. Mm-hmm. Which, I don't know if you walked out on that. I don't imagine you would, but also fucking Sonic. So, I can't think of any other job you had aside from the Army, which you can't just walk out of
that one.
But also, you've never jumped out of a perfectly good plane. Is false because you did air assault bullshit in the Army, and those planes were perfectly good. I think
they were perfectly fine.
So I'd say that's the lie.
That is the lie.
Okay.
And I had 2 jobs when I was in high school.
Oh yeah, Chinese chef.
I worked at Chinese chef, and the guy that owned it was like, yeah, the Vietnamese guy that used to own. I don't think he owns it anymore.
No. I don't know if that restaurant's open now. It closed during COVID and then it reopened, but
we went and ate there with Kirsten last time I was in town, so it is open again, but it is definitely different owners and they're much nicer.
Oh, good.
But he was such a fucking jackass.
Mm-hmm. I remember everyone that worked there always like complained about the owners.
Yeah, they were so mean. They would yell at you all the time, and I can't even remember what he did. He yelled at me for something, like, I don't know, I was being too nice to a customer and put him in a section he didn't want them in or something like that. I really can't remember the specifics of it, but I remember I was mopping and he was like yelling and just berating me, and so I just threw the mop on the floor and said, "Mop your own fucking restaurant." Left. So,
oh my god.
It is noted right here, I have always been this exact same way because I was like 17 at the time. Yeah. 16, 17, something like that.
Yeah.
And then I worked at Sonic technically twice.
Yeah.
I quit once, but I quit like the day of. I just didn't show up, and then Mike called me and he was like, "Are you gonna come in today?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Bye."
Okay, that's also what I was thinking. I was like, surely she didn't walk in on Jamie.
No,
but Mike,
absolutely
fuck
not.
him.
Fuck Mike. Yeah, I was like, fuck you and your shift. And then I'm sure, I don't remember how long it was, but I was back there shortly after. Yeah. And then I put in my notice before I left for the Army. And I remember Jamie like trying to convince me to stay. And I was like, no. I'm going to go join the Army.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to be a car op the rest of my life. And then the EMT job where I quit because they didn't know what to do with pregnant women.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't be on the truck for 6 hours straight, like just driving. Because we did like transports a lot instead of like 911. And they didn't have any kind of lift assist or anything on the things. And I was too pregnant to be lifting 300-400 pound patients. Pregnant. It was the truth.
Couldn't do it.
Yep, didn't do it. So I was like, bye.
Okay, that's fun. So I have another game.
Okay.
We're gonna do a fuck, marry, kill. I've always wanted to do these, and I always want to know everyone else's.
Okay.
I asked Sapphire recently, to rate her top 3 Sarah J. Maas men, which you haven't read Throne of Glass, which you need to.
Oh yeah.
And
I can't right now though. We'll get to that in book section.
I know we can't.
We have the book section, but I can't.
Also,
sorry.
Her number 1 is from the Flame and Shadow stuff.
Oh, okay.
And
isn't that the book you just got on Amazon Prime? Which when you order stuff on Amazon Prime, you can see everything.
I know. No, that is Fourth Wing, the third book.
It's the third.
I pre-ordered it. I was like,
it's beautiful.
I
was like,
I know. Wow, I want the other 2. So you can get the other 2. There's different editions. The other 2 have the same colored edges and stuff.
Yeah.
But I haven't found them in a store yet.
I've only seen them on TikTok and things. Yeah. But anyway, diverting back away from books. Let's go.
Yeah.
Stay on
okay. Back to Fuck, Marry, Kill. I thought it'd be fun for us to rank Rhys, Azriel, and Cassian.
Yeah.
Not rank. Just tell us who you're gonna fuck, marry, and kill.
Okay.
And then also I want to do Damien, Klaus, and Stefan.
Okay, that's who I was gonna pick. Okay, cool. So that's fine. We'll just do those ones.
So Rhys, Azriel, and Cassian. I am going to fuck Azriel.
Okay.
Marry Rhysand and kill Cassian.
I think I would just flop around Azriel and Cassian. I could keep Cassian around. And I don't really care that much about Azriel. Most people do, and I get it. And I'm sure his character will develop more, but he's the least developed character, so he's the one I care the least about. Yeah. So I'm like, whatever. I might change my language.
So mysterious, and I love him.
Yeah, and he's sexy, but we don't know him yet. So also
bye.
Killing you off later.
Okay, Damien, Klaus, and Stefan.
Okay. I'm 100% gonna marry Damien. Damien. Why are we saying Damien? Damon.
Oh yeah.
I was like, who's Damon?
Damon.
Yeah. I will 100% marry Damon. That's my man.
Yes.
I'd pick him for all 3 if I could, and fuck the other 2 up and both die.
Yeah. Okay, I also just love Klaus. Klaus Michelson. I know
you do. Yeah.
The power, like it's his like his top dog energy, the alpha energy. I'm like that. I just.
That's also why I like Cassian and why I would keep him or Klaus around because like
keep him around
because I do like the sexy alpha. Yeah. Like I don't know why I'm this aggressive thing.
Right.
Like I haven't figured myself out because I'm damaged. I'm cool with that. I like that.
Yeah.
I've got problems.
Oh man. Okay, so we're definitely just killing Stefan.
Yeah. Love you. In real life, Stefan, he would move up further on my board because his personality is much more like Daemon.
Definitely.
I mean, and he's sexy. Don't get me wrong. Oh. But in the show, he becomes, for me, like such a pushover character as it goes on. And I hate that because his character just deserves more.
He's a Tamlin to me.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw that TikTok so long ago. And I was like, oh man, he is a Tamlin.
I mean,
which is fine.
I think it's a little harsh, though.
It is
harsh. Tamlin's a little baby back bitch.
Yes.
Stefan might be the weaker one, but I won't say he just sits around.
But he's like protective. Like didn't want Nina. I can't even think of her character name. Lena. He like always wanted to protect her and didn't want her to be an individual person and like wanted to keep her under his wing.
That is true. Like he didn't want her to make decisions, and Daemon's like, make any of the decisions you want, baby.
Yeah.
Whatever you
want
do,
to go
I'm
suck
coming.
some blood, I'm coming with you.
Yeah. Or he'll just kill somebody that's bothering him to get to his woman, and he's like, well, now it's not a discussion.
Yeah. No reason to talk. True.
Again, another thing that I'm like, why did I ever think I'd never like fantasy? Like, I don't understand it.
I know.
I got the inkling today. I'm like, I gotta turn Vampire Diaries back on. I gotta finish Battlestar with my dad first. It's on my calendar.
I saw.
Tuesday nights. If you want to come over? We're doing movie nights. AKA TV show nights.
There's a book called Red Rising. Have you seen people talk about it?
Yes.
It's like supposedly an incredible book. I want your dad to read it. I haven't read it, but I just know that he's gonna like it.
You want my dad to read it?
Yeah.
We're just pushing all these books to my dad. Like, read this, read that. My dad just read the first ACOTAR. So. Alright, well,
you just want to get into books.
Yeah, let's get into books because we're itching at it, apparently. Like, we're here, let's do it.
So, I finally started Zodiac Academy.
Which is why I'm like, fuck Throne of Glass right now. I don't care about any of the Sarah J. Maas universe. I'm here, I'm in it.
Yeah, dude. It is so good. The first book, I was like,
yeah. You're like, what? Why?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And now I'm on the 5th. So I'm on the 5th book since our last podcast.
Yep.
And it is so good. I couldn't like connect like emotion into the book
until book 4.
Until like the end of 3.
Oh yeah.
Beginning of 4.
Yeah.
Because I like to cry. I like to hurt myself.
Yeah.
I like to feel emotion. And though I cared about all these characters, I wasn't like crying, which I can cry at anything.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, yeah. Someone's feelings get hurt and I'm crying. And there was so much bullying going on in the first and second book.
It's hard.
That I thought I would be like, oh, this is so sad.
I thought that too. I was like, Kelsey might not like this because of the bullying. I was like, I hope that doesn't deter her too much so she can get past it. So I'm glad you did.
The female characters, though, they are so, like, resilient. I think that's why I didn't, like, get too emotional about it because they would get pushed down and just get the fuck back up. And they still are. And, like, it's just inspiring and it's just so good.
And they do it in different ways. Like, Darcy does it in such a different way. Like, so much more, like, analytical and, like, thoughtful. And Toria's like,
I'm gonna burn the fucking house down.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna ruin your life.
Which she does.
Literally. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So she started this while I was in Florida, so like I didn't get to experience a lot of it with her. I was like texting her for like updates and she caught up to me naturally.
Yeah.
I'm in the 4th book, she's in the 5th. So I'm not too far behind, but I'm sure I'll fall behind soon.
Yeah, probably. The 5th book, it's even longer than the last one. I read it for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm only halfway through it, but I feel like I've read it and read it.
Yeah.
I'm only halfway through though.
Yeah. You know what's interesting to me is like there is like so much controversy about the books in the sense that like you fucking love it or you hate it. You don't like it at all. Like people do not go like, oh yeah, I kind of liked it. It's one or the other. Mm-hmm. Like, you will read the whole thing and hate it, or you will read a few of it and you're like, that's not for me, which is fine, because it's definitely a different style book than anything I've ever read.
Yeah.
But if you hate it, I don't want to hear about it. Yeah. You're wrong.
You can have your opinion, but your opinion is
wrong. And I'm sorry for you.
Like, also, people on Book Talk piss me off because Zodiac Academy, it's like, it's not a literary, like, masterpiece. No. Like, it's so easy to read. Mm-hmm. And
it's like not very descriptive. Talking. Yeah, people talking back and forth, a lot of dialogue. It could easily be a TV show.
Yes.
Easily.
But people on TikTok are like, it's trash writing. Like, whoever wrote this, it has no concept of grammar or whatever. And, like, who fucking cares? It's a story. They
self-published, like, those 20-something books, and then they got picked up by a publishing house later on. I'm like, who cares? And they are actually going through for the new release, and they are, like, editing some stuff and adding in, like, extras in the new books. Yeah. So that's exciting. I know. But also, did you write a fucking book?
Right? Yeah. And not all books have to be, like, you don't have to learn from them. They don't have to be like some high level educating, like,
they're strictly meant for entertainment. Like, that's what these books are, and they do it. The character development, we actually need to do like a book education section, because I don't even know, like, I'm so, like, the tropes and the way that they describe characters and all that stuff, I don't know what they're talking about. Like, I'm so clueless. I need to go through and, like, study it all and go back through. Every time I hear someone talk about it or, like, describe a character a certain way, I'm, like, Googling it every single time.
I know.
But, like...
You know how long it took me to, like, figure out what an MMC is?
Oh, yeah!
People say that, and I'm like, what's an MMC? Oh, my God. But I'm good now.
Yeah. For me, it's, like, all the way they describe the books, like, lovers, haters to lovers, like this, like, Zodiac Academy has a huge, like, story that is, like, they hate each other and they love each other. Like, it goes so hard from hate to love, and you're like, how? It's so good.
The rubber banding between, like, Darius hating and loving. Yes, Darius and Tori. I cannot wait for you to finish the fourth book.
I know.
Because there's so many things we need to say. The end of the fourth book is, like,
from everything I've seen, it will just ruin you.
Yeah, it is detrimental. And when you finish the fourth book, please have the fifth ready to go, because
Kindle Unlimited, it's all free.
You can't just not know what happens. Oh, man. It's just so good.
Anyway, we've got to move on for this universe, because I don't know things, and we've got lots of books left to read. She knows things, and we can talk about it forever. True. But highly, highly, highly fucking recommend. Hi, Quio. The dog
get some attention.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the only book shit that I have right now, because it's taken over my life.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me right now. Yeah. So I can't focus on anything else. The rest of the year, I will be reading Zodiac Academy. That's what I'll be doing. All of it. Like, everything, all the spin-offs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's...
Same.
So next week's books category is going to be book educations. We're going to talk about the tropes, and we're going to talk about the different things you describe books on, so that we can be educated, and so can you. Because, I don't know, we're new to this.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Moving forward.
What else? Let's talk about work.
Okay.
So, we recently launched a gift box company. Here's a box. This is our medium size box.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But we got our Shopify going.
Yep.
And
it's live. We're working on TikToks, and then we're gonna work on advertising and being more consistent with it and getting out there in the world.
Yeah.
And we need to start sending links to all our friends and family, because we haven't yet.
I know. I posted, like, some TikToks about it after the Shopify was up and everything, and everyone's like, where can I buy this? I'm like, I gotta find a link for you. I was like, I didn't really think, like, anyone would notice yet.
Yeah.
But they noticed.
And they're pushing through, and they're like, how do we buy these things? And we don't have 1,000. I still need to add it to mine. Like,
Linktree,
because you have to have 1,000 followers to put a link in your bio.
Yeah.
So I have that on my other page, so I can add it on there. Also, on my book talk, I'm over 600 followers, and it's all organic. It's just people following me, like, not people I know, and not me, like, doing, like, follow trees, any of that.
Yeah.
No promotions. I literally have not posted on there since I was in Florida. It's been like 3 or 4 days, and I'm like behind on that.
Yeah.
And I'll be up this week, but every day 20, 30 new followers.
Oh yeah.
Every single day. I'm like, holy shit.
You have several videos that have thousands of
views. Yeah.
And lots of comments.
Crazy. It's exciting. Yeah, I know. Like how well like the niching down part really can do for you. So it's been an exciting week for me on the social media front.
Yeah.
I have told myself for a very long time, I'm going to be a content creator. And I've dabbled and I've done some stuff here and there and this, but like this year's probably been the most like consistent I've ever been and the most like in it I've ever been. Like I know how the algorithms work. I know how all the platforms work. And now my husband quit his job, and so he's going to be the stay-at-home daddy. I made him a whole schedule. This is what my work hours are. So be prepared to see me on your For You page on the internet. Yay! I made 6 TikToks just today. Today.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I need to tell you about this.
Oh, yeah?
But I have been trying to make content for the box company.
You know, girl?
I don't know how people and you just record yourself, which I realize I'm doing that right now, but
it's different when you're not. You don't have someone
when I'm alone.
Yeah.
And like trying to record something, I'm so hypocritical of myself. Hypocritical? No.
Hypercritical.
Yes. Yeah. Hypercritical.
Analytical.
Yeah.
Analytical's still not in either.
It's wrong. I'm too hard on myself.
Yeah.
What?
You're nitpicky? It's a different word for nitpicky. I don't know. We'll come to it. We read books, guys. We're smart.
I'm so smart because I read books. False.
Not true at all.
Yeah. Anyway. But anyway, so I've had all these video ideas and posted 3 because I just can't push the button to say post. I'm like,
it's so hard and it takes so much practice to get comfortable on the screen.
Yeah.
Like I had to do the same thing. I started in like stories where it was easier and like wasn't getting that traction. It's not permanent. It goes away in 24 hours and you can easily just delete and be like, oh, see you later.
Bye.
But it's a lot different when you're on TikTok and you just have no idea who's going to see what.
Yes.
I will say when you go back through, just make sure you didn't say anything stupid that's going to get you canceled because you just word vomited something dumb.
Yeah.
Because that's totally possible. And then after that, don't do it again. Make sure there's nothing in there. Just post it. It's so hard though. Yeah. Today.
Even like if I don't have makeup on or if I do have makeup on and my hair isn't done or the way my voice sounds or I'm just like, oh, my fingernails aren't painted.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've been dabbling for years, so it takes so much, but also no one cares, especially on TikTok. That is like you could have like the nicest videos on TikTok, but your really trashy video on TikTok can also do really, really well. Because people like to see you look more normal on TikTok as well as seeing the like nice polished content. Yeah. Like both do well. So yeah. And I need to do better. I have it on my calendar this week. Thursdays are the days that I help you work on content for that anyway. Yeah. This Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah. So
Thursdays.
You shouldn't be alone in that anyway. I've just been on vacation and like hardly been able to help with anything at all. I have videos on my phone. I still haven't edited it, but
we'll get there.
Such is my life right now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say also like a video I did today. You just have to be willing to be embarrassing so that people get your attention and be ready for the hate comments because hate comments are still engagement. True. Period. Yep. Today, you know the bottle sprayer dispenser, the olive oil one my mom got me?
Yeah.
I sprayed that in my face today on purpose for a video to get people's attention. And I was like, oh, this isn't the water dispenser from my bathroom, the water sprayer from my bathroom. But now that I have your attention, it's just as good.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The video might not do well at all. Who fucking knows? But now I get my attention. Yeah. Sprayed olive oil in their face.
True. Totally. That's fucking funny.
I know. So you just have to step out a little bit. Yeah. It's scary.
True. All right. Well, anything else? I don't think.
No, I feel like
that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it today.
Tonight we're going out for dinner and some fun with our friends.
Saying goodbye to a friend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's one thing. Okay, I'm not overly emotional about this because I haven't known Julian, specifically our friend that's moving. But that just has to suck so bad to be in the military and make these friends and then they all move
And
then they're just gone.
The way I fucking cried every time I left the duty station.
Yeah, people don't really talk about that or acknowledge that about the military life and your friends that become your family away from your family, and then you move and they just live in different states now or countries, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's sad. I
know. The 18-hour drive from Colorado to Tennessee, I don't think I've cried that hard. That's the top 10 cry for me.
Did you say you listened to an album on repeat? Or no, you watched a movie on repeat?
Yeah, I had a Jeep Cherokee that had a DVD player in it. Yeah. And I wasn't watching what I was listening to. I just kept listening to Bridesmaids over and over again. Yeah. It also did not help that I popped a Molly, alright? Yeah. It wasn't a Molly. It was
Adderall?
Adderall, yeah. Yeah, stupid thing. Don't do that, alright? It's not cool. Drugs aren't cool, homie. So I needed something to listen to, but yeah, the first 3 hours of the drive, I swear I did nothing but cry. Yeah. And then driving through the mountains away from my adult life that I had built, and then EJ was already in Tennessee, and then when I left Tennessee, that was also my last duty station. The last time I drove off post, fucking wreck, dude. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it. I thought I was gonna have to turn around and go sit back in the office for a while and hang out. Yeah. But yeah, we don't talk about that because well, we just don't. I don't know. It's just one of those things on the list.
Just gotta bug up and move on.
Yes. The next place you go, you'll mostly like too, but it's always a gamble.
Right.
Yeah. No, it fucking sucks. Yeah. And you can't stay anywhere usually more than 3 years. If you're there longer than 3 years, you did something to stay longer. But 3 years and that's it. Yeah. Well. Anyway,
that's what we're doing tonight. We're going out tonight. And our next podcast is going to be me interviewing Taryn. A little get to know Taryn. So
we are going to film that right now. So we'll look exactly the same way.
Yes.
But we gotta get the content out for the girlies. Because most of y'all be girlies.
So, if you want to know about Taryn, stay tuned for the next video.
Yep. Okay. Love you, bye.
Thank you.